Hi everyone. I finally thought I'd break out and share my stories and information with yourselves, especially those who are struggling in life, because there are just a lot of different matters that people just do not understand. I especially speak to those who have invisible disabilities. Now, going according to statistics, 1 in 4 people have disabilities. And even of those disabilities, about almost between 75 to 80% of them are invisible. So what are invisible disabilities? Well, they can vary from mental illness to epilepsy, anxiety, HIV, PTSD, endometriosis, infertility, and so on and so on. The list can go on. And also that covers a whole wide basis. Now, the majority of us basically will not even, there's a negative stigma about having such things as invisible disabilities. Comparing it to visible disabilities, there are challenges in both worlds, don't get me wrong here. But of course, when you look normal, it's like you have to behave normal. You have to try and keep up with the Joneses in terms of, the type of career that you have or even don't get, should I say, or even the type of grades that you get at school, just trying to live a so-called normal life. I experienced over 23 years of another invisible disability of epilepsy. With that came such challenges as anxiety, because especially worrying about when my next seizure would happen and all. So I had all the stigma of basically people thinking, well, what's wrong with you? You look okay. However, each time I had seizures, because I had altogether over about 5,000 seizures throughout my life, most people were more having seizures around me while I was having seizures. They were more panicking as to what to do. And so there was this, I'll just say, uncomfortable feeling like people were freaking out while it was myself that was having seizures. And so and even such things like prejudice treatment, with not getting jobs, and also even being rejected into studies, even failing a lot of exams, etc. But some of the important matters that I learned throughout my experiences of life is it's not necessarily important what you go through in life, it's how you deal with it. We all get tested on this worrying about what other people think mode. However, how do you think about yourself? This is where I've come to learn over a long period of time the importance of believing in yourself. The importance of having a high EQ, emotional intelligence and well-being. I learned that basically from your head and your heart, they work hand in hand and operate. However, when it was my head that was not cooperating, when I say basically with epilepsy, it caused me to have a lot of memory challenges. Failing exams. When I was younger, I used to get academic marks for everything. Getting A grades, you name it. However, when my regular seizures started to happen, on average between, roundabout on average, 2 to 4 times a week, that affected my grades big time. And so A grades fell down to about E grades. So roughly I'd only get less than 10% for exams and studies, even though I studied like crazy for it. I put my heart and energy and all into passing exams throughout my studies. Still, it's just something that I had to let go of in terms of how my brain operated, being affected with epilepsy. Now, was I born with epilepsy? No, I wasn't. I actually found out later on in life that I had fallen downstairs as a baby, and so I had a scar. I had scarred my brain on the left side and all, and I wasn't really told this until later on in life. Now, there's a lot of us that basically go through life and there's no explanation as to why we are going through it. And there's definitely a part of life where we need to accept life. And basically, we have around about 5% of our brain is conscious, 95% of our brain is subconscious. Now, what we focus on in terms of our conscious mind affects the rest of our well-being. Our subconscious mind. And I've definitely learned over time the importance of, once again, believing in myself. It was believing in myself that got me to, get through high school and even get through into my first university courses through a special entrance. I didn't pass at all, but my school teachers, they saw my heart and determination to get through my studies, to try my best anyway. However, I was still failing a lot. In terms of that word fail, I've learned that there's no such thing as failure unless you completely give up. And so that's what pushed me through in life, even getting into university, is that there's no one way to skin a cat, as they say. So if I didn't get into university through passing my exams and assignments, even though I studied and tried my best like crazy, I got in another way through special entrance and all. And it was from experiences like that which helped me to build, my base, my rapport of the importance of trying your best, being persistent and not giving up. And that's basically my message I share with you today. Whatever it is that you're doing, don't give up on life. Don't give up on yourself. Believe in yourself once again. I leave you these words and I'll catch up later. Bye.